I've just finished the second series of The Walking Dead, and I can't believe that people are still watching it. I'm just going to go over a few things that I hated about it in this video. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this video because it's full of spoilers. One of the first things I noticed that started to piss me off was in the first season, it's established that zombies can smell you. But in season 2, when the zombies walk past the survivors on the highway, the survivors just hide under cars and then the zombies can't smell them. They just walk past and completely ignore them. The story that develops from there just sort of reminds me of something I would have written like when I was 9. It lacks structure and it just doesn't pay attention to where the story's going at all. It's as if the writers are just like scribbling down whatever pops into their heads, like the zombie falling in the well. Its skin's pretty much falling off and blood's leaking from its head and body, but pulling out of the water will stop contamination. Don't know about that. And then the writing just starts to get ridiculously lazy, like when Shane and Otis go to get the defibrillator. They sneak into a building surrounded by zombies by throwing flares to distract them. And then they go in, pick up the stuff they need, and then instead of throwing a flare again, they just run straight back out into the zombies. And then like, did they forget they were there? Why did they do that? But basically, what this shit bit of writing does is it makes it easy for more dramatic things to happen, like Shane killing Otis and leaving him to be eaten, so Shane can escape with a defibrillator. All of this would never have happened if they didn't just run out into a shitload of zombies. And then after that, I think the show just puts too much emphasis on like the characters struggling between doing what's right and then doing what they need to do to survive. It's just boring, and I find it really hard to believe that they would spend weeks looking for Sophia and putting everyone else at risk when basically they know she's dead. And when Rick finds out Herschel's keeping zombies in his barn, Rick doesn't do anything about it just to keep Herschel happy. I find it hard to relate to characters that are this hell-bent on not hurting people's feelings. It's just fucking stupid. And then on top of all that, the producers just stopped paying any attention at all. There's no overgrown grass anywhere. It's all neatly cut as if the gardeners have just been. And in the last episode when Shane lets the zombies out of the barn, the guns don't even have recoil. They just stay perfectly still in people's hands when they shoot at zombies. It seems kind of trivial to pick up on this, but it's not really when the finale is a full minute of blasting zombies coming out of the barn. I just thought Series 2 was terrible.